Thanks for tuning into Jupiter's universe. We will be talking about the past and fiat currency, Satoshi Nakamoto Bitcoin in the future. The currency of poverty. The origins of fiat currency. Since the dawn of civilization, the concept of money has played a pivotal role in shaping the trajectory of human societies. From bartering goods and services to the introduction of metal coins and paper notes, the evolution of currency has mirrored the evolution of human civilization itself. However, it was the advent of fiat currency, money that derives its value from government decree rather than intrinsic worth, that would prove to be a double-edged sword, driving both prosperity and poverty in equal measure. The illusion of wealth. As governments around the world embraced fiat currency as a means of facilitating trade and commerce, a dangerous illusion took hold, the illusion of unlimited wealth creation. By simply printing more money, governments believed they could stimulate economic growth and lift their populations out of poverty. However, the reality was far bleaker. As the supply of money increased, its value decreased, leading to inflation and eroding the purchasing power of ordinary citizens. The cycle of debt. With fiat currency as their tool, governments and financial institutions embarked on a perilous journey of debt accumulation, leveraging future generations' prosperity to finance present-day expenditures. The cycle of debt spiraled out of control, burdening nations with unsustainable levels of obligations that could never be fully repaid. As interest payments mounted and deficits ballooned, the specter of poverty loomed large over entire populations, trapped in a system rigged against their favor. The wealth disparity. While fiat currency enriched a select few at the top of the economic pyramid, it condemned the vast majority to a life of financial insecurity and deprivation. The widening wealth disparity fueled social unrest and economic instability, as the gap between the haves and the have-nots grew ever wider. The promise of prosperity that fiat currency had once held out became a cruel joke, as poverty became entrenched in societies around the world, perpetuated by a system that valued profit over people. The global impact. As the effects of fiat currency reverberated across the globe, entire regions were plunged into poverty and despair. Developing nations found themselves shackled by debt burdens they could never hope to repay, while developed countries grappled with stagnant wages, rising costs of living, and dwindling opportunities for economic advancement. The legacy of fiat currency was one of inequality, instability, and injustice, as the very tool meant to facilitate prosperity became a weapon of mass impoverishment. A new path forward. Amidst the shadows of poverty cast by fiat currency, a glimmer of hope emerged, the promise of a new financial paradigm built on transparency, accountability, and sustainability. As people around the world awakened to the destructive impact of the current system, calls for reform and alternative approaches to money and wealth creation grew louder. From decentralized cryptocurrencies to community-based initiatives, a wave of innovation and experimentation offered a glimpse of a future where poverty was not a foregone conclusion, but a challenge to be overcome through collective action and solidarity. As the world stood at a crossroads, the specter of fiat currency's legacy loomed large, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked greed and short-sighted policies. The path ahead was uncertain, but the desire for change burned bright in the hearts of those who dared to envision a world where poverty was not a curse to be endured, but a problem to be solved through courage, compassion, and a commitment to a more just and equitable future. The cryptic legacy of Satoshi Nakamoto. The enigmatic arrival. In the year 2008, a mysterious figure known only as Satoshi Nakamoto emerged from the shadows of cyberspace, bearing a revolutionary gift that would forever alter the course of human history. Hailing from a distant Earth-like planet known as Zenithia, Satoshi possessed knowledge and technology far beyond the grasp of mortal minds, including the groundbreaking concepts of Bitcoin and blockchain. As the digital currency spread like wildfire across the globe, transforming the way people viewed money, transactions, and security, whispers of Satoshi's extraterrestrial origins began to circulate among those who saw beyond the surface of his enigmatic persona. Could it be that the creator of Bitcoin was not of this world but a being from a far more advanced civilization, seeking to uplift humanity from the shackles of poverty and corruption? The rise of Bitcoin. As Bitcoin gained traction and popularity, its decentralized nature and cryptographic security posed a direct challenge to the traditional banking system that had long dominated the global economy. Governments, financial institutions, and corporations scrambled to adapt to the paradigm shift brought about by Satoshi's creation, while ordinary people embraced the newfound freedom and autonomy that came with owning and using digital currency. The vision of Satoshi Nakamoto transcended mere monetary value, It embodied a philosophy of transparency, equality, and empowerment that resonated deeply with those who yearned for a fairer and more equitable world. Through the blockchain technology underpinning Bitcoin, Satoshi offered a glimpse into a future where trust was built on mathematics, not on flawed human institutions. The Cosmic Connection. Unbeknownst to the denizens of Earth, Satoshi Nakamoto's mission went beyond mere financial innovation. It was a cosmic endeavor to uplift humanity and guide them towards a path of enlightenment and abundance. Drawing upon the wisdom of his Zenithian origins, Satoshi infused Bitcoin with metaphysical principles that transcended the limitations of the physical realm, connecting individuals across space and time in a web of shared consciousness and prosperity. The blockchain served as a cosmic ledger, recording the thoughts, actions, and intentions of all who interacted with it, weaving a tapestry of interconnectedness that spanned the far reaches of the universe. Through Bitcoin, Satoshi sought to awaken the latent potential within humanity, inspiring them to rise above their earthly limitations and embrace the infinite possibilities that lay dormant within their souls. The Galactic Council. As whispers of Satoshi's extraterrestrial origins grew louder, a shadowy cabal known as the Galactic Council took notice of Earth's rapid transformation under the influence of Zenithian technology. Comprised of beings from advanced civilizations across the galaxy, the Council monitored the progress of nascent worlds like Earth, guiding them towards enlightenment and evolution through subtle interventions and nudges. Satoshi Nakamoto's actions had caught the attention of the Council, who recognized in him a kindred spirit and a beacon of hope for a planet on the cusp of great change. They watched with keen interest as humanity grappled with the implications of Bitcoin and blockchain, knowing that the fate of Earth hung in the balance, teetering between chaos and enlightenment. The Cosmic Revelation. In a pivotal moment of cosmic convergence, Satoshi Nakamoto revealed his true nature to the world, shedding the cloak of anonymity and stepping forth as a harbinger of change and transformation. As his Zenithian origins became known, a wave of awe and wonder swept across the planet, uniting people from all walks of life in a shared sense of purpose and destiny. The Galactic Council, observing from the shadows, extended a silent hand of support to Satoshi and the people of Earth, offering guidance and wisdom to aid them in their journey towards cosmic enlightenment. Together, they forged a new path for humanity, one rooted in unity, harmony, and cooperation, transcending the limitations of the past and embracing a future of boundless potential. The Legacy of Satoshi Nakamoto. As Satoshi Nakamoto's influence spread throughout the galaxy, the legacy of his cosmic gift lived on in the hearts and minds of all who had been touched by his vision. Bitcoin and blockchain technology became the cornerstones of a new era of prosperity and abundance, transforming the world into a place of unity, equality, and freedom for all beings. The corrupt banking system that had once enslaved humanity crumbled in the face of Satoshi's cosmic truth, replaced by a decentralized network of trust and transparency that spanned the stars. Poverty, inequality, and injustice became relics of a bygone era, as the people of Earth embraced their cosmic heritage and stepped into a future of infinite possibility and wonder. And so, the enigmatic figure of Satoshi Nakamoto faded into the annals of history, his true nature forever shrouded in mystery and myth. But his legacy endured, a testament to the power of one being to catalyze change on a cosmic scale, transcending the boundaries of time and space to unite the galaxy in a shared vision of harmony and evolution. The last block, a digital revolution. The final countdown. In the year 2140, the world stood at the precipice of a momentous event: the mining of the last Bitcoin. For over a century, Bitcoin had been the bedrock of the global economy, reshaping the way people viewed currency, transactions, and financial security. As the countdown to the final block height ticked away, a sense of anticipation and reflection permeated the digital landscape, heralding the end of an era and the dawn of a new era of possibilities. The Bitcoin Legacy. Since its inception in 2009, Bitcoin had captivated the imagination of millions, offering a decentralized and transparent alternative to traditional banking systems. The blockchain technology that underpinned Bitcoin had revolutionized the way data was stored and transactions were verified, paving the way for a new paradigm of trust and security in the digital age. As the last Bitcoin approached its final issuance, the legacy of the cryptocurrency loomed large, a testament to the power of innovation and collaboration in shaping the future of finance. The final block. On a historic day in 2140, miners around the world worked feverishly to unlock the final block of Bitcoin, signaling the end of an era that had reshaped the global economy. As the cryptographic puzzle was solved and the last Bitcoin was officially mined, a wave of celebration and contemplation swept through the digital community, marking the culmination of a journey that had begun decades earlier. The final block of Bitcoin was etched with a message of gratitude and resilience, a tribute to the miners and developers who had dedicated their time and energy to maintaining the integrity of the network. The transformation. With the last Bitcoin mined, the world bore witness to a transformation unlike any other. The scarcity of the digital currency propelled its value to unprecedented heights, solidifying its status as a store of wealth and a medium of exchange for generations to come. As people around the world grappled with the implications of a post-Bitcoin era, a wave of innovation and adaptation swept through industries and communities, reshaping the way people interacted with money and technology. The legacy of Bitcoin reverberated through the global economy, inspiring new forms of decentralized finance and governance that empowered individuals and communities to take control of their financial futures. From decentralized autonomous organizations to peer-to-peer lending platforms, the principles of transparency and autonomy that had defined Bitcoin's ethos continued to shape the way people engaged with the digital economy, fostering a culture of innovation and collaboration that transcended borders and barriers. The new frontier. As the world embraced the opportunities presented by a post-Bitcoin landscape, a new frontier of possibilities unfolded before humanity. Emerging technologies and platforms built on the foundation of the blockchain offered new avenues for financial inclusion and empowerment, enabling individuals to access resources and services previously out of reach. From decentralized identity solutions to tokenized assets, the digital revolution sparked by Bitcoin's legacy opened doors to a more equitable and interconnected global society. In the wake of the last Bitcoin, a renaissance of creativity and entrepreneurship flourished, driven by the values of openness, collaboration, and trust that had guided the cryptocurrency to its historic conclusion. Innovators and visionaries from all walks of life came together to explore the boundless potential of blockchain technology, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in a world transformed by digital innovation. A digital utopia. As the dust settled on the era of Bitcoin mining and a new dawn rose on a world transformed by the digital revolution, a sense of optimism and possibility filled the hearts and minds of people everywhere. The legacy of Bitcoin lived on in the collective memory of humanity, a reminder of the power of innovation and collaboration to shape a better future for all. In a world where trust was built on mathematics and transparency, where financial access was a universal right, and where technology bridged the gaps between individuals and communities, a digital utopia emerged.